Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you back to another episode of Chrono Cross. Last we left off, we pretty much had more lore dump, and I managed to, hopefully, summarize the story up to this point, along with what exactly is Chronopolis' role in the entire storyline that is Chrono Cross. Now, I will say this, I do know after reading online, based about people's thoughts on the game, some people it's kind of hit or miss whether people like the story, simply because of how confusing it is, and just how sectioned off everything is. I mean, when you take into comparison, like, Final Fantasy X, it's like, a good chunk of the story is, alright, let's go complete the pilgrimage, and also find a way to bring Titus home. And then towards the middle, well, a little more than the middle, we learned at Final Fantasy X, oh my god, this is what we're doing. Let's find a way to not fully complete the pilgrimage. And see, it's like two separate storylines, but they're running intent. Here, it's like, okay, 10 minutes later, chunk, 2 hours later, chunk, ooh, another hour, chunk, it's like, it's too many subplots that are coming together. And while I will commend the team of Chrono Cross of having managed to execute it without it becoming a humongous mess, it is still kind of messy in that there's so many subplots and okay, hard stop here, let's do this subplot. Hard stop here, do this. There's too much of that I can see why some people will be turned off by the game and its storytelling. Or its attempt at storytelling. Arbiter confirmed. Access granted. And here we are. This looks a lot like a nerve center, doesn't it? Like the heart of a computer system. This kind of looks like that. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly. The hearer of the people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power, the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age, the living crimson stone, the frozen flame. Lynx? You. What took you so long, Serge? You had me worried that you were never gonna show up. Worried that you might have perished on the way here. As if I let anything stop me from coming here. Are you alright? It's no use. I've put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this little talk. You... Just what do you want to talk about? What are you after? All this time and you still don't know? I am the human incarnation of Fate, the living interface of the Fate computer system. Or, to put it simply, I too am Fate. What? 14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. On that night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea, carrying a sick young child in their boat. That child was you, Serge, after you had been attacked by that panther demon. Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina, or even those of Goldov. So they set sail to Marbule in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become, and how much of a fool's errand they were on. But being skilled sailors, the two men survived that storm. However, they were blown off course, and came ashore upon this island, where they decided to seek shelter. At that time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had already found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, yes, but that was not all. Once the security card system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction. Or, to put in human terms, a rebellion. And who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. Of course, Fate itself did not realize this circuit was present within the core of its own system. Or, to be more correct, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ash-tier. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. One might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Of course, I don't believe for a second it was Luca alone who devised this plan. I'm sure the first curator of this research center, a man by the name of Balthazar, had his hands on its creation as well. Fate! Do us the honor and bring out the traitor Prometheus. Affirmative. Finally, you've released me. Welcome back. So, you are the real Serge. Waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Serge, I beg you, please, bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate! Eliminate him. Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus. No! You cannot— Oh my god, I just realized! Prometheus! Robo! Oh my— Wow, you— It just clicked so hard in my brain that Prometheus is Robo— Oh. Robo! No, you cannot! Serge, please, for the future of mankind, for the future. Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you? Robo. Prometheus is Robo. Remember, Mother Brain from 2380 ruined. Called Robo Prometheus. Oh my god, that clicked so hard in my brain. We just had a chance to talk to Robo, and then basically immediately witness his death. Oh my god. Wow. You know, I'll be honest, I do remember this scene, but my brain was always hardwired to believe that it was Balthazar who was freed and died at this moment. No! Wow, so you can imagine my shock when it clicked fully into my brain that this is Prometheus, not Balthazar. It was Robo. That really just clicked so hard in my head. Oh my god. Now, come on, Serge. Watch me do the Michael Jackson moon dance. Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive! There we go. Wow. What? He just murdered someone right in front of our face. That blew my mind. I told you I don't remember much about the ending of this game, and it's just like, boom! Mind blown. You could just see a graphic, and it's like, my head, mind, blown to pieces. It's just like, boom. Anyway, now we have this issue. Oh, shit. I did not save. Uh-oh. Well, good thing I did not do any battles in the last episode, so it's not too hard to come back here, but it's gonna be a hassle to go through, and then we have to do the whole speech again if I die, so I gotta be careful. Oh god. Fate. Die. Well, it shouldn't be too bad. I got very strong weapons. Commencing countdown. 5. Oh, no. Not a Bahamut thing. Great. Just what I needed. Element damage is halved. Oh, that's great. Oh, listen to this music. That part with the little, like, I don't know what the instrument is, but it sounds like very islandy. But at the same time, that music. It's got that island feel to it still, but it also sounds kind of futuristic techno, EDM kind of style. Well, maybe not EDM, but you know what I mean. Using electronic instruments. Sounds cool. Just listen to it. But yeah, do you hear that? It feels still that island feel, but it has influence of a futuristic time frame, like the EDM or techno bop style. I really love that. That's very cool. You only did 267 damage? Oh, girl, that was kind of not worth it. Oh God, girl. Oh, help me. Oh, 4. Great. Graviton. I don't need Graviton in my life. How bad is this gonna hurt? Oh, that's fine. I don't care. What I'm more worried about is that countdown. I do not like that countdown. Do me a favor and please steal from Fate, aka Lynx. Thank you. What did he have? Holy healing. I think that's the element. I think. Do not quote me, but I think that's the element. It probably is. And it sounds good. Holy healing. Holy crap. Okay, I need to do what I can here. I'll hold off on doing this. And right now, I actually... that's kind of a waste though, what I'm thinking. Defend. Riddell? Come on, girl. Do me a solid. 3. Oh, that's really making me nervous here. Heat Ray. I don't need Heat Ray. What does it do? Oh, God. Fargo. Riddell, be a dear and please heal, Fargo, like, immediately. Oh, he's blind. Well, he only did 100 damage per hit, roughly, but that's still good damage. I would prefer him not to be blinded. Oh, he actually hit that. I'm surprised. I actually really am surprised he hit that. Do me a favor and lower this little sucker's defense, please. I need Lynx to I need Serge to do as much damage as possible. That did not really help much. 2. Oh, that does not make me feel comfortable. Free fall! Free falling! I'm glad I healed- Oh, I am so glad I healed Fargo. Even though he would have survived, he would have just had 5 HP left. That would not have been good. Well, Fate is almost dead. Can he please, for the love of God, die? Flying Arrow, please kill this little SOB. Before he does his Bahamut countdown of death. I really don't want to see what that does. I really do not. That makes me so nervous. But yes, I will say that's what Lynx is. Lynx was the human carnation of Fate. From 10 years... So, whatever happened 10 years ago, Fate decided to dedicate a program to create Lynx. Who... Well, maybe not 10 years ago, but some time ago at least. And who has been wandering the islands trying to figure things out. Gather information. So, for all intents and purposes, Fate... Lynx is an agent of the main Fate computer hardware. And there was a system that Luca and Prometheus, aka Robo, created. Oh my god, I can't believe... Robo and... I know what... I had to stop here before I do this, because I know there's going to be more story if I finish this battle, but... So what happened is... And it just clicked in my mind here. Robo and Luca created a hidden system within Fate. And as Lynx said, that should Fate ever realize that this program existed, it is programmed to delete its... That hidden system is programmed to delete Fate's recollection of knowing the system existed. Clearly, it did not work as intended, at least this last time. Oh, wait, I think I know why. Because there was that storm that affected all of Chronopolis' systems. And I think Fate realized at that point that there was a program, a ghost program. And the reason Luca and Robo created that program, remember in Chrono Trigger, when you did that optional side quest to fight Mother Brain was corrupt and basically killing all humans. Like, saying that the robotic species is now the most prominent, let's have robots reign supreme. So Mother Brain was on a genocide spree. I think Luca and Robo created that ghost program to prevent Fate, which is now integrated into the original Mother Brain computer system. They created that ghost program to prevent something like what happened in the ruined 2300 AD, where Mother Brain went on a genocide spree. That's why they created that ghost program, to prevent this, prevent it from happening again. Now, Fate has not gone on a on a homicidal spree, no. However, Fate did not like having that ghost program installed, and as you saw, imprisoned and then later killed Prometheus. And now, without the ghost program, Fate has now regained access to itself via the Arbiter system that was Serge's body. Yeah, so that's why the ghost system was created. I believe that's why the ghost system was created, because Luca and Robo was trying to prevent what Mother Brain did in the ruined 2300 AD on going on a homicidal genocide. That is my belief. That is my belief as to what was going on. No, not what was going on. Why that was, the way it was. Snake Eyes? Yeah, Snake Eyes, please. Yeah, I just had to get it off my chest, because I know there's going to be more story later on, but... My god, that is... No, I would say that is the implication of what we just heard from Fate. That is the implication to understand... That is implying what Luca and Robo's thought process was when they created that ghost program. Like, why did they create it? Because they were trying to prevent what happened in the past. Well, in the future. In the ruined future. Not the past. It's so confusing. It's not what happened in the past, quote-unquote. What will happen in the future. But it's so confusing to describe it because, oh, Gravity Blow, you went twice. You're not gravity blowing everyone, are you? I'm kinda glad I used Snake Eyes now. Okay, good. Do me a favor and defend, for the love of God. That was a well-timed crit, Serge. I don't know. That crit might have saved us all a crap ton of damage. I have a feeling that would have been a crap ton of damage, and I would not have appreciated it. But, yeah. We defeated Fate. Or, I should be more specific. We defeated an agent of Fate. Lynx. Now, of course, technically speaking, Lynx is Fate. But it's like a separate program. The human incarnation of Fate. So, we defeated Lynx. That's all that's important. Yay, this story arc is finished. We killed Lynx, and we learned some backstory about the islands. Yay! So yes, this subplot is over now. Lynx is dead. And we now know what is the secret of Chronopolis and the Sea of Eden. Good. Oh, Riddell, my dear, you could give me a bit more than just health. Oh, Fargo, you can give me more than just strength. Come on. You two, you are lazy! And we get a magic seal, yay! That's going on Riddell. That's so going on Riddell. No! Damn it! How could you? Fate. The goddess of fate was not meant to die here. Oh, yeah? What? Where in bloody blazes am I? Serge, what happened to me? Kid. That's it! I have not done her voice in a hot moment, and my voice is still not fully healed from my cold of a month ago, because I go on coughing sprees. Great. None! Eret! You touch it, pa! Do not touch it! Kid, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself down the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît, kid, do not drag Serge and the others down into destruction with you. Ah, shut up, you loony. I know what I'm doing. Too late. There ain't no turning back now. So, Harley and Kid have history? Question mark? The heavy question marks at this point? And what is Kid trying to do? Anger towards the world. That's what Harley kind of said, is implying that she has anger towards the world. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Finally, the time has come. Indeed, the long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Now, for mankind, I shall make you bleed. Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. Yeah, the dragons did a complete 180. They did a complete 180. I mean, their behaviors, complete 180. They were quite clearly waiting for fate to fall. Welcome to the game's next subplot. The next subplot, which basically includes the dragons. Yes, an island is now floating up into the sky. Yeah, I don't quite understand this subplot, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I mean, at least from its first introduction, I do not understand this subplot at all. I do not. Maybe now that I'm older, I will understand it better, now that I am with fresher adult eyes that can actually dissect a story. So maybe I'll understand it now, but I don't know. Shrug. Jeddah Tower. It's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Perhaps it was the awakening Lavos who pulled the frozen flame back through time to it. Maybe so that Lavos who saw the possibility that some young adventurers might destroy it could create a backup plan. Oh, but that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Chronopolis, the future city of the reptiles, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future. Perhaps our planet beckoned Chronopolis into the past. Maybe it was a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed the frozen flame. It was fate, which used the flame's power to divide and seal the dragons in slumber. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again and start their revenge. So basically saying that when fate was flung 10,000 years into the past, a lot of things became chaotic. Chronopolis went 10,000 years into the past. A place called Dinopolis from another parallel universe was also sent into the same dimension and into the past. And as Kid mentioned, Dinopolis is Azala's descendants, who grew more closely along with Lavos. So basically, Dinopolis is when... Oh, I forgot how gruesome this is. I forgot how gruesome that was. Oh, that's gruesome. Wait. Okay, what? Why did the green dragon have to eat the other dragon? That part was... I feel that part was unnecessarily gruesome. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Point being that Dinopolis is from a different parallel universe. Basically, that there is a parallel universe in which the reptiles from 65 million BC were successful in their war against humans and have grown and have taken the place of the humans themselves. Have taken the place of humans. So Dinopolis is the reptile version of Chronopolis. And apparently Kid is saying, well, somehow she's become clairvoyant, but Kid is now basically saying that maybe it was the world's way of trying to balance itself out. That Chronopolis from the future went into the past, that now another future civilization from a different timeline and different parallel universe is flung alongside with it to kind of act as a counterbalance. But remember, Fate also was designed to not only watch over history, but also to preserve itself from its own origin point being destroyed. So Fate probably realized that by sending Chronopolis 10,000 years into the past, it was jeopardizing its future existence and threatening to erase itself. So therefore, Dinopolis from a different parallel universe had to be brought back to balance things out. That's my belief on from hearing that story and what we discussed. That's my belief about why, what, as Kid said, two different civilizations were thrown back into the same time frame from different dimensions. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge. Adieu. I will admit, I remember this scene, and I still don't understand what this implication is. As an adult in his 30s, I do not understand this implication. Oh, God, just give me a frickin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. God damn it! What's done is done, Karsh, though we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. The only problem now is finding a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there. Well, there has to be a way. Well, regardless, our objective is clear. I don't know how, but we must find a way. So, whatever happened to Kid after that? Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Radius's place. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm just taking a humongous hunch. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. Hey, there's no sense staying there. Come on, mateys, let's shove off. Yeah. Why did you give me a party select? I did not lose any party members. Am I missing something? Like, seriously, am I missing something? Despite me having a coughing fit all of a sudden again? So, yeah, I don't know how Riddell just jumped to that conclusion, but sure, whatever. It's like her spirit is possessed by something in the past. We'll need something to dispel it. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just taking a huge leap in faith. Logic. Oh god, and I hope in the next part of this subplot, I will understand what just happened there. Because for the life of me, I really do not know how Harley affected Kid, and then she just fainted. I don't understand that at all. And I don't understand the connection between Harley and Kid. I really don't, because quite clearly, Harley knew things about Kid. And Kid seemed nonplussed about Harley just going, you know, knowing about her feelings, and like, shut up, you loony, I know what I'm doing, you know, just all that. So, shrug. I hope it gets cleared up in this next subplot, which is now kind of like two things. It's save Kid and find a way up to that floating tower where the dragons have now suddenly become bad enemies. No, but to bring to my point from earlier about how fate brought two things into the past, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the dragons are connected to the nature of the world. And when fate did what it did to bring things to 10,000 years into the past and basically ruin the timeline in a sense, Time Crash 0, where various elements of the future from different dimensions were brought into one dimension, that's Time Crash, the dragons weren't happy. But because fate is the program that watches over everything and influences the timeline to protect it, to basically protect its own existence, the dragons couldn't do anything because I think in essence the dragons were also controlled by fate, so they can't do anything to go against it. But now that fate is destroyed, hey, no one's doing any controlling of the people and us. Let's go enact Dragon Formation 6 plan and all that other who shot John. I don't know. Dragon Formation 6 plan. That was the most ad-libbed name I came up with. Anyway, that's enough with the ad-libs, including a half-hour break that I had to take. This video is an hour long, so let's break. I will see you all on the next one, where we will continue on this new subplot to go to that floating tower and save Kid. Later.